Hello and welcome to our Stories Chair special, going out on BookLooker and also on our YouTube channel. Really hope you enjoy it. It's an excerpt from our recommended read of the week, The Boy Who Made the World Disappear by Ben Miller. So what thing did you think Harrison had done bad? Stories are often about a good person who does bad things, and this is no exception. The hero of our story is Harrison, and I do mean hero because before we begin, I want to make one thing clear. Harrison had a huge heart. He cared about the rainforest, regularly brought his mother breakfast in bed, and always shared his toys with his younger sister Lana, despite the fact that she would often break them, lose them, or try and flush them down the loo. Harrison was kind to other children at school, even Hector Broom, who was a bit of a bully and once pushed Harrison over on purpose, and then told the teacher that it was an accident. And Harrison was honest. If he broke a vase, for example, by accidentally knocking it off the shelf or pretending to be Bear Grylls, he would own up. He never stole from shops or cheated in Monopoly or snuck into the cinema without paying. He tried every new food 3 times without complaint, always looked left and then right and then left again before crossing the road. And sometimes he even folded his clothes at night instead of just chucking them on the floor. Sometimes. So I hear you ask, if Harrison was so good, what bad thing could he possibly have done? Well, you see, as kind and as honest and as good and big-hearted as he was, Harrison had a big flaw. He couldn't control his temper. Most of the time he was very well behaved, but once in a while something would really annoy him, and then, well, he would kick off. "Ugh!" he would groan in pure frustration. His head would lower like a bull about to charge. His cheeks would redden, his brow would furrow, his eyes would narrow, and he would clamp his jaws so tight it was a wonder he didn't snap a tooth. "Code Red!" his father would cry, using his parents' nickname for Harrison's rages. "Don't say that!" Harrison would yell. "Yes, definitely a code red," his mother would agree, moving breakable objects to safety. "Ah!" he would shout. "I hate it when you say that." From that point, there was very little anyone could do to calm Harrison down until he wore himself out. "Ah!" he might exclaim, as he threw himself to the floor, kicking his legs so that he went round and round in circles like a breakdancer. "Why won't anyone listen to me?" he might bawl, as he ran off into the undergrowth, punching at the bushes in fury. "I want a different family," he might roar as he slammed the door to his room and barricaded it with every single one of his toys. Now usually, Harrison's rages happened not because he was really cross, but because he was worried about something, which meant that most of the time the grown-ups around him, his parents for example, or his teachers, sort of understood. They'd wait out Harrison's meltdowns and then try to find out what he was really worried about, so that they could help fix it. Then everything would go back to normal. This story is not about one of those times. It begins at a birthday party and, well, I think I better just get started. Settle yourself down, because it's a bit of a roller coaster, and as you shall see, it changed Harrison's life forever. So really hope you will want to hear more of that. If you do, click on the link for this book on BookLooker, and you'll find a link there where the rest of the story can be listened to as an audiobook that's very kindly been released by Ben Miller. Really hope you enjoyed it, and we'll hopefully see you again. Keep checking in at BookLooker. There's lots of brilliant stuff there to enjoy. Goodbye.